Hello everyone and welcome back to a new review for Classroom of the Elite, episode number 8. Yeah, I know I have skipped episode 7, but it's mainly because nothing really happened. It was a kinda basic fan service episode, going to the pool, showing off the girls in their bikinis. Also there was fan service for the woman or for the female audience as well, with all those guys in their shorts and showing off their bodies. So yeah. And on a side note, I really have to say that the fan service is a bit more on the girls, but there is a, well, not really small amount of fan service for girls as well. God damn it, I knew the author, he knows what he's doing. And yeah, but episode 7, yeah, the pool episode with the shenanigans by the perverted guys in Class D trying to install cameras. And when Ayanokoji, he called Suzune and was like, yeah, let's go to the pool, I need your help. They're going to install cameras, can you mess with them? So yeah, it's really like this, and there was some tension going on between the different classes, the student council president, Class A and Class C. So yeah, nothing too crazy. I have to be honest, I like how Class B is kinda doing nothing really. You don't really see them. You have Ruin, or Yuen, the long-haired guy, who looks kinda like a mafia dude. And then Class A, the little girl with a walking stick. Really cool, but yeah, aside that, nothing really happened except for Ayanokoji trolling the guys, being a part of the group to get them to peep on the girls, but in the end he's the one who spoiled their plan. Yeah. But now on to episode 8. Ryuen, he is going to start something. He was acting all fishy. He tried to get the info on who set those guys up for blaming Sudo. And when he heard that it was Suzune, he went up to her, because right now they are on a ship going to some southern islands. And yeah, he sat next to her at the bar on that ship and he touched her and something like this, and yeah, Ayanokoji was just there doing nothing, because it probably wasn't enough for him to get doing anything. But it's one of those things that made Ryuen kinda look like a goofy wannabe villain. And his only merits, or the best part of him, is actually from his group. That black guy, Albert is his name, I believe, was just like talking in English all the time. It's hilarious. But yeah, then we had the girl coming up to Ryuen and making a scene for some reason that she has enough of his ways of doing, and yeah, I think he's basically just treating all the females around him like playthings he's going to use, but really hard to tell, but it's just the feeling I get from his character so far. And since he set his eyes on Suzune and the teacher offered a strange deal to Ayanokoji that he is not going to be expelled and will be protected by the school if he's trying to move up to Class A. Because it happened at the beginning of the episode, he met the teacher, and the teacher was like, yeah, a certain man contacted school, he was like, expel that guy, Ayanokoji, because, well, yeah, just do it. And the teacher is now like, well, yeah, it's in my hands. If I think you are causing trouble, you will get expelled. So basically, do what I'm telling you to do. And it was a real nice played scene, because they were watching a stage play about Icarus, and yeah, it was basically about giving up on freedom to protect your freedom. So yeah, it's really going to look interesting, and I'm really curious to see where this is going. If we will get to see this in the anime, or if it will be something for the future of the novels itself. I don't really know. But we had then a bit of the shenanigans. We had Kushida showing a bit of a real face once again. And Ainokuri was kinda going away when she butted in a nice cute scene with Sakura and Ainokuri, because Sakura was talking to herself about dating and kinda talking stuff like this while blushing, and then Ainokuri showed up and talked to her. She was quite surprised, and she was really relieved that he didn't hear what she was saying. And then obviously Kushida showed up and Sakura walked away, and then Ainokuri was like, yeah, I'm going to, right? And then she was talking to him about how she's sensing that he's being wary of her. I mean, obviously, if there's a woman who is threatening you with false evidence that you have tried to assault her, come on. Of course he would be wary of her. I mean, he would be crazy if he would not be. But yeah, this happened as well, and then the stuff is Ryuen. And apparently the kids are going to the island now. And they had a bit of a fed up going on, or not really a fed up, but input for what their task is, and they are acting like a group on a deserted island. They can't bring any personal things with them, they can't bring their IDs, aka smartphones, with them, they have just a wristwatch. And if they remove it without permission, they will get a penalty. But yeah, it's kind of the survival training right now. And of course, Ryuen is probably trying to do something, and I'm really curious to see what is going to happen and how Ainokuri is going to deal with it. Because he's the main character, of course he's doing something. Maybe something more direct or more indirect, I don't know, but this is what makes this show as good as it is. And I really like that show, it's a real nice show. So yeah, nice to see, and really looking forward to episode 9 on this upcoming Wednesday. So that's it for now. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope I will see you guys next time as well. So yeah, have a great time. Till then.